Outstanding.
Welcome again to another tutorial video. It's about Eldorado and Thing. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and in the description there's a lot of free goodies there for you. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also on Audio Mac at Eldorado Productions. Today I'm gonna pick up where we left off with the vocal chain series, last one. So for this particular track is a track by Shine Time, a 90s style dancehall beat that has been done a modern way. So the song is titled Program, and this is how it sounds with the plugins on it.
But girl no take program. But girl no take program.
And this is how it sounds without it.
But girl no take program. But girl no take program.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's 3 plugins there, and the mono vocal chain. And first on the list is Trim. It's a native plugin by Avid, and I keep on saying it over and over, and I will say it again. I tend to have a very I like to mix low, because I think that the plugins are, it seems as if the plugins when mixing perform better at lower volumes. However, mixing low and cranking a speaker, you can really identify problems before the signal of a sound has been massively boosted, especially in mastering. So if you can correct it whenever it is at low volume, it would be very splendid in mastering. So with this plugin on, this is how it sounds.
But girl no take program. But girl no take program.
And without it.
But girl no take program. But girl no take program. But girl no take program. But girl no take program.
So as you can hear, there's a significant difference in volume whenever the plugin is on, because I have a tendency, as I said before, I like to mix low. Although my speakers are pretty much loud most of the time, but in digitally I'm mixing low, but in reality my speakers are very loud, or my headphones are cranked up a little bit moderately. So second on this list is no other than Autotune EFX Plus with a retune speed of 5, and this song is in G sharp minor and 100% humanized on it, because I didn't really want the robotic effect on the song. So I let the notes even transition a little bit smoother. But there are times when I have the knobs set to 0, in which it really get the robotic effect. But other versions of Autotune, like Autotune Artist and Autotune Pro, have a little bit more control, and the Autotune Pro have the Autotune 5 algorithm in it, and another algorithm in it also. And with FlexTune, what FlexTune is a whole other story. That, in short, it transitions the notes even smoother than the humanized settings, So it's a whole nother video by itself whenever I acquire that version of the Autotune plugin. So this is how it sounds with the Autotune on it.
But girl no take program. 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 But girl no take program.
As you can hear, a little bit wobbly at some notes, but it sounds pretty good as far as is. But one of the reasons why I did purchase this version of the Autotune is because of the effects that are within it. Say, for instance, more of a spice up the song somewhere, or an ad lib, or ad libs throughout the song. We can just quickly go through the preset and say, that will work. And if more of a change the ad lib, um, somewhere down in the song, I can use it through audio suite or put it on a different track and select a different preset instead of going through multiple plugins to just find something. We can really go through this and find something quick and fast and move on. So I like this Autotune EFX Plus. Last but not least on this chain is no other than BX Focusrite console plugin. Quick history according to what I've researched. There were 10 of these consoles being made by Rupert Neves worldwide, and they so happen to model it. Now, a lot of people has been using SSL model plugin and some other console plugin, but I have never seen a Focusrite console plugin, and I have been using this plugin very much extensively since the past couple of weeks. It was there, but I never really did I use it. Never really did I use it, but ooh, someone is calling. All right, so the way I really set this up, there's a lot of control on this. I can't really go through what me see what me can go through from what me can remember now. The V gain is like some sort of nice floor thing. The THG thermal harmony distortion, something with the plugin alliance thing that they have been going on. This is the EQ section. High pass, low pass filter, high mid frequency knob, low mid frequency knob, high filter and low filter. The EQ post, when it's on, it's compressor before EQ. When it's off, it's EQ before compressor. So in this case, I did have the EQ before the compressor. It has a really bit weird ratio. It is, it is not really number dependent, is just selectable, but I really get the idea of replicating the console itself. But what me would really like plugin alliance to do, I think we go send them an email about it, is just model the preamp from this console, so we can really have that independently by itself, and we can put it in a chain if me don't have to use the console plugin itself, but who knows. Anyways, I have the ratio set to 3 to 1, 4 minus 4 dB of gain reduction, and pretty much moderate release time. Attack time is somewhat fast, and a little bit of de-essing. I didn't use the sidechain filter of this plugin, and I have the gate on, and the TMT inside I have it on channel 6. So this is how it sounds with the plugin on it.
Bad girl no take program. 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 Bad girl no take program.
So what I practically did in the EQ section, I boost the high and low frequency and the high mid frequency, and use a broad scoop and scooped out a lot of the low mid frequency out of this particular vocal. Yeah, particular vocal. So don't think it will work on every vocal, but you can really try and see what happens or how it sounds, or if it really work for you. Yeah, I have the high pass filter around 114, because the female vocalist may really want too much of the bass in her voice, but really want the body still in her voice. So I cut off most of the lows, and I have a makeup gain of 3.7, meaning that the first compressing number down here is -4. So this plugin helps you to compress moderately. I never usually go up to 8, but there are times when I really kind of squash and make up after. Yeah, for get a certain sound. But normally, once it's blinking on the 4, we know that, yeah, that's minus 4 dB of gain reduction, so I have to make up for that. So it kind of help me if say, all right, this is a lot of compression. So I like this plugin that I've been using it really extensively. So yeah, you can try these settings. You can use this plugin and see what happens, or any other little thing. I think I have another track that I have it on a bus, and it really worked, really phenomenal. You see, it is like an army Swiss knife, you know. So enough elaborating about this plugin. It have a calibration setting somewhere. It's on their website. uh we can really calibrate this plugin some other way, but I tend to like to use it as how I got it, based on how they model the the console. So that's it. Thank you for tuning in. It's a boy Eldorado. Until next time, peace out. Alright, so see if I edit this quick and fast.